This is the Fuji XF35mm f2.WR lens. It's a 53mm equivalent focal length in the full frame world. The aperture ranges from f2 to f16. It has 9 elements and 6 groups, nano GI coating, weather sealing, and a rounded 9-bladed aperture.
Hey guys, so it's finally come time for me to review the 35mm f2. There's probably tons of reviews out there on this lens by now, but the Fuji system's new to me with only in the last 2 or 3 months, and this lens has been on here pretty much every time I take my camera out. To me, it's a perfect focal length. You know, it's around the 50mm range. The only thing I wish it was an f1.4, and they do make a 35mm f1.4, but from what I've heard, it's slow focusing and stuff like that. So this is kind of an improved version of it, and I like how small it is. It just fits the X Pro 2 body perfectly. The focusing's fast, the image quality is amazing, and you know, it's weather sealed, so it just kind of completes the package on this camera, and it's one of my favorite lenses to walk around with and also to use on street. So it does have a 9-bladed aperture, so the bokeh's nice and round, and what I find though is it's a little busy when you get around trees and stuff like that. You start seeing a lot of circles. I'm going to show some image samples that I've done on like countless shoots and show you what I love about this lens most.
So most of these shots are portraits, but this lens also works well for walking around and just getting street shots. But here are a few samples that I've done. There's a lot more, but there's not really enough time in a video to show them all. And if you watch my X Pro 2 review, you'll see some more samples.
So like I'm gonna do in all of my lens reviews, I wanna show a sharpness test, so center and corners. And unfortunately on this lens, the corners are pretty soft at f2, but as you can see from my results, you'll see that once you stop it down, it gets pretty sharp.
Okay, so starting at f2, you see the vignetting. f2.8, it starts to go. f4, it's pretty much gone. f4 to f11 are probably the sweet spots for sharpness. Move to the center here at f2, and by f4 you can see it's a lot sharper. Okay, so let's go to the top left corner. You can see how blurry the actual top corner is, and it doesn't start to really sharpen up till about after f4. But it's not that big of a deal, it's just a small corner. Okay, so I placed a shotgun mic above the lens just to show you the sound and to show you what the motor sounds like when it's focusing. One thing I'd like to show here is continuous autofocus, just to show you how well the lens tracks. And it's on the X Pro 2. If you watch my X Pro 2 review, you've probably already seen this.
So I don't want to blab on too much about this lens. As you know, I really like it, and pretty much anyone else you talk to will say the same thing. Yeah, image quality is amazing, and I love it on this camera, and it just works perfectly with this camera, and I can't wait for their 50mm f2, and I think they're coming out with a 23mm f2 that I saw on Fuji rumors. I'm not sure if those are actually coming out, but if they do and they're all close to this size, there's going to be a lot of happy people because it just works on this system. Price, build quality, weather sealed, image quality, everything. It's the first lens that you should probably buy if you're gonna get into the Fuji system because it's cheap and it's amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt that I did in my 16mm review, well, that's because I'm doing it on the exact same day. Why not, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you dislike this video, thumbs down twice, and I'll see you in the next one.